Log off. Restart HypnoS. HypnoCoin 77. Log off. Are you sure you want to log off of HypnoS? Aldrin's House of Sound. Ohio's best underground music monthly is now on Hypnospace. Under construction. Jazz. Cosmic rock. Sound. Reviews. Discography. Ohio. California. 1970s. 1980s. 1960s. 1950s. Experimental. Magazine. Zine. Tunes. Bill Aldrin. House of Sound. House of Sound. Aldrin's House of Sound. House of Sound Bill. Bill Aldrin. 42 years old. Ohio, CA. Headband ID, H00-21101A. Scanning new music reviews. Any page designers out there that can advise me? I'm not used to using this page builder and I would like to go full digital. Bill Aldrin status. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Aldrin's hook. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Aldrin's House of Sound. Hello music lovers. Bill Aldrin here, welcoming you to the new Hypnospace version of Aldrin's House of Sound. You may be familiar with my magazine if you're from the Ohio area and frequent our music shops and clubs. Please note, the Hypnospace version of Aldrin's House of Sound is under heavy construction. I am working on scanning in some of my favorite articles and reviews. To be honest, I'm not an expert at making Hypnospace pages. Most of what you read here will be scanned in from the real Aldrin's House of Sound magazine. Cheers. Bill Aldrin. This is a text box. Add your own TE. Thank you to Gearhead Greg for showing me how to add text boxes to my PAGESXT here. House of Sound Chowderman. Aldrin's Chowderman Review. Chowderman. Eric Hellman. Hard rock. Awful. Terrible. Trash. Garbage. Overrated. Rock. Music. Review. Band. Ballad. Fairfield Records. Sexist. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Delete it. House of Sound Clifton. Aldrin's Clifton biography. Bill Aldrin's status. A big thank you to Gearhead Greg. A big thank you. Casper Sundberg of this band is on Hypnospace now. Wow, small world. Clifton were a jazz rock group from Sweden. active between the years of 1972 and 1985. Guitarist and band leader Kasper Sundberg was the only consistent member, with the lineup changing completely after the release of B in 1975. Clifta. Jazz. Biography. Kasper Sundberg. The Clifta story begins in December of 1971. Carl Carlson, a talent scout from British jazz label Cerebellum Records, signed Clifta to a 3-record deal after seeing them play at a St. Lucy's Day festival in Gothenburg. In 1972 it introduced the world to Clifta's unique blend of jazz and rock. It sold poorly in Europe, but found minor success in the US. Reviews for it were mostly positive, with critics praising Philip Grondel's violin work and Tor Allen's loud and bombastic drum performances. Clifta's first album. A rare clip from a Clifta promotional taping, shot in 1974 at Cerebellum Studios. Donated by Gearhead Grant. Clifta's 1974 keyboard-laden sophomore album B was also well received by critics, garnering praise for its 4 sprawling pieces that took listeners on a pre-Diluvian adventure. In spite of significant pre-release buzz in music publications, B was a commercial failure. Cerebellum Records, in dire financial straits themselves, released Clifta from their contract. They folded soon after. B. Clifta's second album. Clifta disbanded, and Kasper Sundberg moved to Long Beach, California in 1975 after reading about its burgeoning music scene. He found work at a recording studio there, and recorded the next Clifta release piecemeal over the next 4 years. C reflected a low point in Sundberg's personal and professional life with its slow, meandering, guitar work and uninspired synthesizer work. The album was self-released, and only garnered attention from local media outlets. All 3 reviews of C criticized Sundberg's improvised vocal performances and the lack of discernible song structures. C. Clifta's third album. A big thank you to Gearha, big thank you to Gearheadgra. A big thank you to Gearha, big thank you to Gearheadgra. Since its release in 1979, C has grown a small following among committed Clifta fans, but is still commonly regarded as their worst album. The album's cold reception sent Sundberg into a spiral of depression, resulting in a 5-year period of silence. Resurrection. Ralph Jackson, a friend and colleague of Sundberg's, encouraged him to pursue a deal with QPL, a company best known for supplying TV programs with interstitial music. Excited by the prospect of bringing Clifta back, Sundberg quickly signed with QPL and began work on his next record alongside QPL's in-house producers. Kasper Sundberg left the project after the first day of recording, citing major creative differences with QPL's engineers. Much to his further dismay, the scraps he recorded were stitched together and overdubbed by session musicians before being released in 1985 as Clifta's final record, Clifta. The album was also included in QPL's private production music library for private licensing. Clifta, Clifta's final album. The whole ordeal was humiliating to Kasper, who subsequently swore off music and started a career as an automotive airbrush artist in the late 80s. Ironically, royalties from the Clifta/QPL track Sport Anthem would keep Sundberg from rumored financial ruin after being adopted as the official song of the National Trainees Association from 1988 to present. A big thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me locate digitized photos of the album art and the clip of the band, and even writing this note for me. I am so bad at the page builder, haha. Visit his Hypnos tips page by clicking here. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Delete text. How shop sound seepage. Aldrin seepage review. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Delete this. Welcome to my seepage review. Many more to come. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Seepage. Heavy metal. Hypnos Tech Tips. Helpful Hypnos tips and tricks for beginners and intermediate users. Hypnos Tech Tips. Gearhead Greg. Greg Smith. 49 years old. Lexington, KY. Headband ID, H00-03465A. More tips coming soon. Need help with using Hypnos? Chit chat me, I'd be happy to help out. Also, check out my WITW page by searching WITW. Computers. Tips. Tricks. Technology. Secrets. Stamps. Speed. Loading. Geek. Nerd. Sticky notes. Greg Smith status. Hypnos Tech Tips. By Gearhead Greg. Here are a few helpful tips if you're just getting started with Hypnos. To my main page. WITW, what in the world? Before we begin, learn your Hypnos shortcuts. Ctrl+Q, cycle through open applications. Very helpful. Ctrl+Tab, open app menu, then use arrow/enter. Ctrl+D, close all windows. Enter, the same as clicking yes or OK. ESC, close any window. Ctrl+H, go to your zone selection page in Hypnospace Explorer. 1-pin windows to get them to stay on top. This is very useful if you want to keep a program visible while using one of Hypnos's other programs like Hypnospace Explorer or Inbox. Note, only some programs are pinnable. Hover your cursor next to the X button to check. 2. Using stickers on your desktop. Ever wonder what that big orange button does? Click it. It will place a copy of the image on your desktop background. You can even move, resize, and rotate it. Imagine using your mouse scroll wheel to move any stamped images over or under one another. Use this to decorate your desktop how you like. My desktop doesn't usually have this many stickers on it. Just a fun example of what stickers can do. 3. Sticky notes. Sticky notes are a very welcome recent addition to Hypnos. Double-click this icon to add a sticky note to your desktop. Click it and begin typing to add text. Drag it to the trash bin to delete it. Simple as that. 4. Page loading speed. Wiggle your mouse cursor wildly. No joke, wildly moving the cursor around will increase both download and processing speed in Hypnos. None of us in the Hypnospace Tech Club are sure why it works this way, but we assume it has something to do increased brain activity inherent in moving an object about. Weird. I'm working on a book about Hypnos that I hope to have published next year. Check back. In the meantime, check out my WITW page. It even won an award. It's me. 244. WITW. WITW. Main listing. A directory of interesting tidbits. By Gearhead Greg. Click here to scoot to MR Mysteries' new page with Hypnos secrets, free cursors, and a few strong opinions. Welcome, sir. Hypnos error messages. HSMs vs AUDs, sequenced music versus audio files. Publishing pages to Hypnospace. Sleep time services. Chit chat. Hypnospace. Hypnos tips. Hot. Hypnospace Explorer. WITW error messages. WITW is this error message? What in the world does this error mean? Hypnos is great at being user-friendly most of the time, but its error messages are often cryptic and seem to make no sense. Here's a list of error messages and their meanings. Error code underscore 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 meaning underscore 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 on. With error. Has 00. HFE 00. HMX 00. HXX 0x. Help. Problem. Encrypted. File. Sandwich. Enforcer. Headband. HMX 002M. Hypnos is out of memory. Normally this requires a restart. HFE 00WA. Unrecognized file type. HFE 00 SAM. File encrypted with sandwich compression/encryption. Has 00 ENF. Application incompatible with Hypnos Enforcer Edition. HXX0XXXX. Your Hypnospace headband hardware has been damaged. Related, WITW is Hypnospace. Link to my sandwich encryption info page. Jeff, you matter. Sandwich info. Sandwich encryption info. Which files do you need protected? Encryption. Sandwich. Lock file. Decryption. Compression. Roddy Wall. Sam Parker. Burger. Files. Unofficial sandwich encryption Hypnospace info page. By Gearhead Greg. What is sandwich encryption? Ever see a file that looks like this? That's a sandwiched file. Sandwich encryption is a file encryption and compression tool made by Sam Parker, RIP, and Roddy Wall, who now works at Merchant Soft, in 1995 for Flaming OS. Why sandwich a file? Many reasons. Asterisk smaller file sizes. Asterisk protect files from the mindless masses, because it wasn't a mainstream commercial product, only elite power users even know about sandwiching files. This has led to a few less than savory uses of the software, but most sandwich users are good and honest folk who have nothing to hide. Sandwich in Hypnos. While sandwich isn't officially supported by Hypnos, there may be a way to decrypt locked sandwich files. You'll have to chit-chat me for more information. Roddy Wall, as mentioned above, he helped invent sandwich, may also be able to help. He's currently working on Hypnospace's virtual pets game and has a page in Hypnospace. Winky face. Pedia. Encyclopedia. What? Knowledge. DM_N01Z push 3R, Desert. Mystery. Oddities, issues, and curios. Mr. Mystery W. Mr. Mystery. 99 years old. Headband ID, H00-0000X. 07_open-eyed. November 5th, 3 new videos. Because I have work, these will be my final videos for a while. We'll continue posting cursors. Download. Cursor. Pointer. Rad. Video. Tech. Tips. Free. Mr. Mystery. Mr. Mystery's status. Mr. Mysteries. Oddities, issues, and curios. Video rads. FREE. Hypnos cursors. Mr. Mystery W's video rants. Original rants number 1 and 2 deleted because of accidental identifying information. Sorry. Rant number 1, the Hypnos launcher. Why the launcher on your Hypnos desktop is more useful than it sounds. Hint, it's actually for storage and configuring your app menu, not for launching. Click icon to download. Downloading Mystery 1. Mystery 1, 80%.
Hello everybody, Mr. Mystery W here with a new rant called the Hypnos Launcher. So, in reality, if they were thinking right, they should have called it the Hypnos Stasher or the Hypnos Hider, because its main purpose is to hide things. So this is the launcher. If you never used it, most people don't, because they don't know what the heck it does. So look here, I have Hypnospace Explorer and Pets. These are the icons that are on my desktop or viewport, if you prefer that terminology, but I'll say desktop. And so if I don't want the pets there, then I will put it in the stasher, is what I'll call it. And look, it's gone. No more pets. Just this tree of life, which it should be called Tree of Life. The old name was Tree Pot, but whatever. And then look, if we want to add things, sticky note, let's say downloads. These are the icons on the desktop, then they show up in our app menu. There's also a keyboard shortcut for the app menu, Control Tab, and you push up and down, and then you push Enter to open. So that's a good tip. But I'm really frustrated because they shouldn't have called it launcher. It's not for launching, it's for stashing. Anyway, I hope you have a great morning when you wake up. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, everybody. Mr. Mystery W here with a new rant called the Hypno.
Mystery 1. Rant number 2, my problem with Hypnospace search. Ever notice how you can't search for 3-letter words? Why is Hypnospace search so lacking when Merchantsoft has some of the world's best programmers working for them? Beats me. Downloading Mystery 2. Mystery 2.
Hello everybody, Mr. Mystery W here with another little rant. This rant is called My Problem with Hypnospace Search. So there's a few problems I have with Hypnospace Search. First one, I'll show you this. Let's say you want to search for pet. Okay, for pets, a virtual pets, a product that they offer at Hypnospace. So you search pet. Oh, no valid search terms. Removed it. Pet. Why? That's because their system is so slow that they can't even search for 3-letter words, because anything with the word pet in it, or let's say you search the, then it would show that. So if you found theme, THEME, then if you search then any page even with theme would come up, because their system is so bad. And so because it's so slow, because it comes up with 1 million results for small words, then they just don't let you search small words anymore. So to search pets, you have to type the S, and then you search, and then you find some stuff. Only 4 characters or more can you search. And they don't tell you this, but that's how it goes. Another problem that I have is you can't search for things in zones that are not added to your Hypnospace City screen. So Hypnospace City screen is your main screen. For enforcers, this is your enforcer hub with your list of zones in it. So if you try to search for something that's not in a zone you have added, then it won't come up. And I think this is a way to make it faster for everyone, but really they need to upgrade their technology. And the last point I have is that it is so slow. I have sent them many tips on how they can improve this through their back end, and they are not interested. The end. Have a great morning. Hello, everybody.
Overlooked HypnoS features. HypnoS has many ingenious features that merchant softs programmers worked hard on that not many people know about. Check out this video to learn about them. Downloading Mystery 3. Mystery 3.
Hello everyone, Mr. Mystery W here with some things that most people overlook about HypnoS, mostly in the settings menu here. So if you look here, we have this big HUD mode. If you do that, then it makes this bigger, easier to click on. The art in these icons probably needs redoing, but it's very nice. I think. And also, you can unpin the hood, and then it'll collapse. So when you're not using it, then it's out of your way, which is a very nice combo, I think. Let's see what else. You have cursor themes. Lots of people don't use these, but they're very fun. This one is, I don't like mouse trails a lot, but that's okay. This one is nature. That's very good. But I provide some of these on my oddities page, so you can go ahead and download them, like this gauntlet one. I really like this one. It's actually a glove similar to the one in a Taurus comic book, is where I got my inspiration for this cursor. There's also sound effects themes, which you can hear the one I have now. It's very beautiful. When you close the window, listen to this. It's like a thunderstorm. That's so nice. And then you also have, if you're used to, for some reason, using a computer with a gamepad, you can click this, and you can switch to gamepad controls. There's also, of course, there's themes. Your normal themes. I like this Woodland Lodge theme that comes with Hypnospace Plus. Yeah, but so those are a few tips for you. Yeah, and I hope you have a great morning. Goodbye. Hello, everyone.
Mr. Mystery W's free cursor of the month. Every month I will upload a new free HypnoS cursor pack. These will only be up for 30 days each, so get them while you can. All opinions here do not represent any employers Mr. Mystery W may or may not have. Download the Gauntlet cursor. Downloading Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Installing Gauntlet.cur. HypnoS installer. See Pizzazz settings to access your new cursor. WITW music files. WITW is music in Hypnospace. What in the world are music file types? Hypnospace is the sleep time network for music fans. Cyberworld may have the gamers and movie buffs, but if you're a music person and aren't on Hypnospace, you're a weirdo. But did you know there are two kinds of music on Hypnospace? You've probably noticed it without even realizing it. HSM files, or Hypnospace Tune Sequencer files, contain a set of compressed audio samples, sequences that tell the computer when to trigger the samples, and a list of which sequences to play and which order. HSM files are known for sounding cheesy or annoying, but there are good ones out there. AUD files are audio waveforms, similar to a recording you'd hear on a cassette tape or CD. These files are usually highly compressed to fit under Hypnospace's file size limits, so they might not sound as nice as they would on a CD. Downloading music in Hypnospace. It's very easy to find sequenced HSM music in Hypnospace. It's almost everywhere, and people love to share the songs they've made. Unfortunately, there isn't a great way to access known popular music in Hypnospace yet. A user-made group of AUD music exchange pages known as Digit Exchange was recently shut down by Merchantsoft due to copyright issues. A new group known as FLIST, or FLST, has started and are trying to find a way to legally share files with one another. Related, WITW is Hypnospace. Publishing. FLIST. FLST. DG Exchange. Hayes. Legal. DG Exchange. RIP DG Exchange. DG Exchange is dead. It shouldn't be a surprise that big record labels are contemptuous of real music fans, but it still stings. Search FLST for greener pastures. FLIST Access. FLIST Access Portal. FLIST Directory Master. /FLIST Access Registration _. Welcome to FLIST, enjoy your stay // _. FLIST is invite only. If you have a password to be able to search for FLST pages, please enter it below. There are no easy steps to being invited, you must ask someone with a FLIST account. Do not share your password. FLIST user login. Click here to access FLIST _. After logging in once the system will remember you. Enjoy the files. DM and GHG //. Input box. Enter your password. Incorrect password. The password you entered does not match any on file. WITW Publishing Pages. WITW is page publishing? What in the world is Hypnospace page publishing? A concept that often confuses new Hypnospace users, oops, I mean citizens, is the difference between listed and unlisted pages. Let me say this clearly. If you simply publish a page and don't uncheck the unlisted box, no one will see your page. After unchecking the box, the page manager will ask which zone you'd like to publish your page in. Choose one, click publish, and there it is. Please note that you can't currently move pages from one zone to another, so when you pick one, you're stuck with it. You could always make a new page to put in a different zone, but that's usually more work than it's worth. You may also add tags to your page. People search for tags, and if your page tags match, it will appear in a search results list. Even unlisted pages will appear, so be careful what you tag. Publishing. Pages. Unlisted. Listed. WITW Sleep Time. WITW is sleep time. What in the world is sleep time networking? Sleep time networking is a relatively new technology that allows people to use computers while they're sleeping. This is accomplished by wearing a headband that somehow beams images and audio into users' brains and lets them dream their computer usage. Said headband must be plugged into a computer and connected via broadband. Hypnospace and Cyberworld are currently the two titans of sleep time computing. Cyberworld is aimed more at tech and gaming crowds, while Hypnospace seems to be more for your everyday person. The hardware works impressively well, but there are a few kinks, like it's hard to remember much of what went on in Hypnospace during your awake time. It's easier to remember when returning, but it can be foggy at times. Doctors seem uncertain about the whole thing, though I haven't had much trouble outside of infrequent bouts of sleepiness. Sleep time. Networking. Cyberworld. Tired. Medical. Doctor. Headband. Tech. Messaging. Hypnospace Explorer. WITW Chit Chat. WITW is Chit Chat? What in the world is Chit Chat? Chit Chat is a back and forth chat program originally released in early 1998 for Flaming OS. The HypnoS version came out in late '98. Users are able to add their friends to a pals list and then engage in private or group chats with them. HypnoS communities often have large groups to talk about their particular interests, like the popular cybercog and cool punk groups. It was also instrumental in helping the music sharing DG Exchange and now FLST/FLIST groups become organized. Note, the Chit Chat for HypnoS Pals system is presently broken, meaning that members who aren't technically your pals may send you messages. No word back on when a fix is coming. Jump to the official Chit Chat page. WITW Hypnospace. WITW is Hypnospace. Zones. Starport. Comic Shop. Dream Castle. Spaceport. Cybercog. Net Settler. What in the world is Hypnospace? Hypnospace is the first consumer-focused sleep time networking service. It is based on Net Settler, an internet service started by Merchantsoft which allowed users to create pages and add them to a large public directory. Merchantsoft tries to market Hypnospace as a big technological step up from Net Settler, but it's almost exactly the same system. The largest difference, sleep time hardware aside, is Hypnospace's new official zones. Some citizens don't like the way zones are handled. Merchant Soft has been known to rename or change the theme of zones with no warning. Most recently, 5 zones were condensed into Starport Castle Dream Station. In NetSettler, users organized their own zones. The old system was harder to moderate and was less safe for younger users, but it was far better in almost every other regard. Related, sleep time networking. Jump to Merchant Soft's page. Hypnos Tech Tips. Hypnos Tech Tips. Connie's Connections Home. Connie Connects. Connie Turner. 41 years old. Los Angeles, California. Headband ID, H00-0424A. Connie's Connections.hsp. I have updated Connie's Connections with new graphics to account for broken connections as a result of Merchant Soft's NetSettler fiasco. Connie Turner's status. Links. Connections. Pages. Culture. Arts. Poetry. Flip-flop. Funny. Humor. People. Scaries. Horror. Connie. Free. NSDP. Connie's Connections logo. Welcome to Connie's Connections. This page is dedicated to helping people in Hypnospace connect with one another over similar interests. It's also an excellent entertaining way to waste time. I make sure that all pages listed here are worth a visit. Important update below, November 5, 1999. Technology and computing connections. Weird, wonderful, and different connections. Art, music, TV, and fantasy connections. Funny and amusing connections. If your page was picked as a Connie favorite, you are welcome to use this graphic on your page. Important update, November 5, 1999. Due to recent issues surrounding NetSettler and Hypnospace page builder formats, many of the connections listed here are no longer functional. Some pages appear with unreadable text and broken links, while others have been deleted by users who have moved away. I have made graphics denoting both. I'm holding out hope that Merchant Soft will realize just how many people here used NetSettler and figure out how to support their legacy software. If this does not happen, I'll have no choice but to close Connie's Connections or move it to another sleep time service. Due to recent issues surrounding NetSettler and Song requested by Serenade Me Jeff, who unfortunately no longer has a page on Hypnospace. Sorry I'm so behind with these. If you have a page song request, message me. Song title, You Matter. Artist, Jeff. About Connie. I'm a California-based computer security specialist. As idealistic as it may sound, I enjoy bringing people together and facilitating understanding between them. That's why this page exists. And yes, I know that the page is more cafe material. Too late now, already a good timer. I enjoy many different styles of music and watch a decent amount of television too. To be any more specific could work against the nature of this project, so if you're curious, message me. Winky face. Connie Tech. Connie's Connections, Tech. Connie's Connections. Technology and computing connections. What in the world? By Gearhead Greg. What in the world is a page that makes me wish I created a learning/informative section? WitW is full of useful information for new Hypnospace users. I also recommend Greg's Hypnos Tech Tips page. Lots of handy shortcuts there that will be news to most Hypnos users. Also try Hypnos Tech Tips. JAWS software reviews by JAS. JAS is a legend in the NetSettler community for his massive free software database there, so it came as no surprise when he started a sleep time alternative. Unfortunately, there's not much software for Hypnos, and I doubt there ever will be, but if it exists, you can find a review of it here. The Observer by The Observer. The Observer is a gaming news page and one of the only to cross over after the demise of Gamerts Only. It is now located in the Freelands, inside the new catch-all niche interests zone Starport Castle Dream Station, and it continues to be a great resource for computer and video gaming hobbyists. Under the Hood by Stuart Choi. Under the Hood was a fascinating look at the history and inner workings of computers, the internet, and sleep time tech. I've contacted Stuart to see if I could obtain a copy of his page to host myself. Error. Error 0xpenf. Error 0xpenf. This page cannot be found. Asher, midnight. Games. Opinion. HS_Gamersenly. The Observer. The Observer. The Observer. Oscar Sparrow. 31 years old. Chicago, IL. Headband ID, H00-11217A. New game reviews every week on The Observer. News Hawk 30, sorry for the silence. Surgery break. Working on a new preview for Cataclysm now. The Observer. Opinion. Strategy. Reviews. Previews. About The Observer. Welcome. The Observer is the Hypnospace version of my popular but still sort of underground website, dedicated to bringing you computer and video gaming news, previews, opinion, and more. New page music by Asher. Song used with permission. 109. Sorry for the lack of new content. I hope you enjoy the new design. 7.6.1999. 7.8.1999. Page update. Because Merchant Soft have deleted Gamerts Only, I've decided to join the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. The Observer will soon be listed in the Freelands. 7.12.1999. Why no Hypnos games? The Hypnospace Headband is a decently capable piece of hardware. Lots of gamers are on Hypnospace. Merchant Soft like money. What's the holdup? Observer Hypnos games. No Hypnos games. The Observer speaks. Why are there no Hypnos games? It's been over a year since launch. Where are they? Let's take stock of what we know. We know that the Hypnospace Headband packs a surprising amount of power for a $500 computer that literally projects images into your sleeping mind. We know that at least a few of the guys who run Merchant Soft are avid gamers. We know that Merchant Soft love money, as evidenced by their pandering to the lowest common denominator in their marketing and advertising. We know that games make a lot of money. So where are the games? To be fair, this isn't only Merchant Soft's problem. Cyberworld, Hypnospace's fiercest sleep time competitor, is also bereft of games. I can't be alone in thinking that the first sleep time service to capitalize on the hungry horde of gamers is going to completely wipe out the competition. I will give a small amount of credit to Hypnospace for their virtual pets, but those things seem more toyline. I'm talking a full game experience here. So I guess that's it. Dylan, Adrian, where are the games? Update, wow. Dylan Merchant sent me this over chit chat. I've been saying this for years. Unfortunately, it isn't always easy to get the ball rolling on things like this. That said, I can't spill the beans, but do look forward to the Hypnos Year 2000 update. I think you'll be pleased. Winky face. The Observer. Opinion. Gaming. Gamer. Sep.24.1999. Squishers Review. If you know any preteens, there's a good chance they're obsessed with Squishers. Is the game actually any good? I give it a shot in this review. Observer Squishers. Squishers Review. No Hypnos games. Observer Hypnos games. Squishers. Gaming. Game Champ. Monarch. The Observer Reviews. Squishers. A unique Slimefest and the Game Champ's first decent title. Note, forgive the blurry screenshots, it is hard to take pictures of the Game Champ Portable's tiny screen. Squishers are everywhere. TV, radio, and the internet, and even Hypnospace. If you aren't seeing ads for it, you're hearing tales of concerned parents and addicted children. It's easy to be cynical and write off massively popular titles as the inventions of toy-selling marketing execs. Squishers may be that, but as much as it pains me to say it, it's also an excellent game. Squishers has a simple, albeit odd, premise. A spaceship containing high-tech capsules full of gooey alien life was shot down over Earth. It crash-landed on an island, and its contents were scattered in the process. Some capsules opened, releasing the slimy Squishers creatures contained inside. It's your job to rescue all 48 creature types that escaped, returning them to their capsules. You accomplish this by sucking them up using a syringe gun and temporarily storing them in a tank on your back until you're able to return them to their respective capsules. Squishers will only allow themselves to be sucked up if one of your currently in-tank Squishers are able to convince them through a novel little conversation system. I learned quickly to avoid presenting my Yoki to its natural predator, his slime. Things got messy. So long as your Squishers are of a similar species to your target creature, and the target is not considered your predator, you may have your Squishers engage in conversation with them. The more your creature engages in conversation, more persuasive they get. While I was bummed that there wasn't more depth in the Squishers' take on combat, I enjoyed watching the creatures converse. The various shades of conversation are cute and often humorous. I give Squishers a hearty 92 out of 100. While I was bummed that there wasn't more depth in the Squish. Connie different. Connie's connections, weird. Technology and Computing Connections. Future Recycler by Rudy Ringhausen. This page may not load properly in the newest Hypnospace Explorer. I'm not sure if Future Recycler is intended to be taken seriously or if it's art. To err on the side of caution, I'm including it in the different category. FR is a page by Rudy, a man from the future, looking for people to fund his product proposals. In our messages he seems entirely serious. The music is highly creative and I've obtained permission to share it here. Download, Future Recycler Music, $3 files. Downloading Futurecycler 01 Bolo, Futurecycler 02 Gamble, Futurecycler 03 Swatter. Music file added to Toonbox library.
You can't be mine. You're looking directly at my bolo tie.
Future Recycler, Bolo Tie Clock.
Run out, build your house on the rock of ages. Clap for me. Recycling's free, so stop being lazy. How many minutes before the end? Let me remind you it's soon, so now let's be friends. When I asked the time.
Futurecycler 02 Gamble.
Are you crying in your sweater, or are you sweating?
Future Recycler, Future Warmth Gamble.
With all your betting that the earth will stay an icicle. Come on, Trent, this isn't really tricycle. Ride on two wheels, it's the new deal, and stop forgetting. Are you crying in your sweater?
Future Recycler, Future Warmth Gamble. Future Recycler, the Swatter Song.
Swatter, 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 swatter. It's a sweater made from water. Squatter, 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 squatter. The new underwear swatter. Melted snowman. Where did you go, man? Into the swatter, 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 into the swatter. Na 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 na. Are you crying in your sweater?
Future Recycler. Future Recycler. Rudy Ringhausen. 56 years old. Chattanooga, TN. Headband ID, H00-12979A. 07_open-eyed. The Lord sent me from 2038 to 1999 to help, so ask me about my product proposals. Music penned by my nephew, John. Rudy Ringhausen status. Gus's Temple of Serenity by Gus Parker. Gus describes himself as an omnist, which he defines as a person who believes all religions contain beauty. Gus seems like a gentle fellow, and the virtual art installations contained within his Temple of Serenity reflect that. Worth a visit. Sound FX and Healing Stones by Steve Guy. This page is what it says on the tin. It includes a modest library of self-recorded sound effects by Steve Guy, a Hypno-S sound effects pack consisting of said SFX, no viruses, I checked, as well as Hypno-S stickers of colorful crystals. Allegra's Tome of Scaries. The Tome of Scaries was the center of the comic shop's Halloween-flavored interactive storytelling movement. The Scaries, FYI, Scaries are interactive multimedia horror stories, here ranged from silly humorous jaunts to violent gore fests. See also, Linda's Library of Weird. Steve Geisfs. Steve Guy's Free Sound FX. Steve Guy. Steve Guy Whitaker. 36 years old. Reno, Nevada. Headband ID, H00-02936A. Hey, where did all you net settler people go? I miss you. Also, download my new Steve Guy Sound FX Hypno S sound theme. Steve Guy Whitaker's status. Sound. Sound effects. Sound FX. Audio. Punch. Wind. Crash. Baby. Soft. Glitch. Choir. Scream. Cartoon. Robot. Movie. Quotes. Effects. Theme. Esmeralda, impending spook. Horror. Scary. Flicks. Films. Oddities. Strange. Neat. Interesting. Awesome. Library. Linda. Archive. Free. Television. Geek. Scaries. HS_movie buffs. HS_scaries. HS_lifestyles. Linda's Library of Weird. Linda's Horror page. Linda Horror. Linda Stevens. 38 years old. Riverview, FL. Headband ID, H00-08131A. If you like scary films, check out my page. I just added my top picks. Linda's Library of Weird.hsp. Linda Stevens' status. Welcome, virtual traveler, to Linda's world-famous Library of Weird. Linda's Horror, movie, page. Linda's Scaries. My original animated Scaries. About Linda. Hello, I'm Linda. I've been crafting, chronicling, and collecting weird things and oddities for as long as I can remember. Tease me, Linda, holding a Gray's Peak, P. Some people say I'm a little weird myself, but if you look deep inside, who isn't? Are you watching Double Witness? You'll love Cybersoft's Lug's Double Witness page. Note, unfortunately the page has been settlerized. Poor Cyber. The Comic Shop, a tribute. The Comic Shop logo. The Comic Shop logo. The comic shop was my home in Hypnospace. No one there, okay, other than Roddy and Blastroidio, even read comics. Most of us were movie buffs and couch potatoes. Still, it worked somehow. If it wasn't for TCS, Scaries wouldn't even exist. Now Scaries are all I think about. From Mumula's legendary scary songs to Dark Twilight Tiff's amazingly creepy stories, we made something truly special. Most importantly for me personally, the comic shop was family. I hope I can find that again someday, because it's just not the same anymore. Wee. 131. Linda Horror. So, if you have made it here alive, and you enjoy the worst of the best of the worst. If you like classic schlock, low-budget movies, gore and guts, wild biker women, the unintentionally funny, and the obscure. If you want to see the films mom wouldn't let you see. The films dad sneaked out to watch. The films grandpa never took grandma to, then you might want to try sitting back, grabbing a beer, ordering a pizza or three and let me be your guide through Linda's horror page. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. LINDAS. 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 Number 5, Wax Children 2, The Rebirth. While Wax Children 1 was original for its day, it can never live up to Bjorn Piekarski's masterful cinematography and Milton Gale's horrifying performance as Damon, the villainous groundskeeper at Windsor Gardens. Wax Children 2. Harold for Dinner. Spooky Crayons. The Blender. Nightclub. Blood. Gore. Number 4, Harold for Dinner. Who says a genuinely horrifying film can't be a genuinely hilarious one? Harold for Dinner is such a breath of fresh air in the horror genre. And it's disgusting to boot. Number 3, The Spooky Crayons. The Spooky Crayons is an animated musical children's feature from the 70s featuring a squad of 5 sentient crayons who teach lessons about Halloween safety through a series of comical mishaps. If anyone has a copy of this, please contact me. Number 2, Blender. Ever wonder what might happen if a kitchen appliance factory is built over a sacred ancient burial ground? The Blender contains the answer beneath mountains of processed food and gore. Betsy Corker, Bethany Cranston, buys a cursed food processor from the mysterious Edward, Vince Piekarski, at a moving out yard sale auction thing. I guess rich people do these. Anyway, she brings the thing home, makes a few normal meals with it. A good portion of this movie could pass a cooking show, before hosting a fancy party where things get, stirred up. Fun fact, the blender on the cover isn't the blender. Did cover artists ever watch the movies? Number 1, Nightclub. If you haven't seen Nightclub, go see Nightclub. It is the pinnacle of horror filmmaking. Not only is it horrifying and gory, but ethereal and strangely beautiful. This movie changes people. I saw it on my first real date back in my senior year of high school. Haven't been the same since. Ciao loves. Linda Scaries. Linda Scaries. These are my scaries. New to scaries? That's okay. Scaries are horror-related animations and stories where you take everyday objects and scenarios and twist them into bone-chilling scares. Linda Stevens. Prank Call, 1999. YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 64x64 pixels. Ring ring. Ring ring. Well, you gonna get that? Linda Stevens. Clam Surprise, Depth Series, 1999. YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 64x64 pixels. This is your first time scuba diving and something feels a little off. Linda Stevens. Seashell, Depth Series, 1999. YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 64x64 pixels. Is that blood? Let me back in the boat. Let me back in the boa. Linda Stevens. Whale of a Crime, Depth Series, 1999. YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 128x64 pixels. Linda's Horror, Movie, page. Sonic Chaos Group, SCG Mystery Soundscape, Preview. CSS Double Witness. Double Witness Lounge. Cybersofa Slug. Henrietta Seeley. 32 years old. Bismarck, North Dakota. Headband ID, H00-01263A. This net settler stuff is a bridge too far. Did anyone else get a message from this weird citizen with a download for HypnoCure Pro? I hope I didn't give myself a virus, but it's working and I can see my page again. Henrietta Seeley's status. Connie Art. Connie's Connections, Art. Art, Music, and Culture Connections. Kevin J.'s Flip-Flop Demos. Kevin J. may just have the most charming page in all of Hypnospace. I know charming isn't quite what a burgeoning rapper wants to hear, but gadzooks, it is. His rap for Buffet Heist is particularly cute, and I hope he's able to find that record deal in the sky and turn it into a real tune. It would surely be a hit. Support this young artist. Aldrin's House of Sound. This page is a little rough, but the information contained within is worth putting up with Aldrin's lack of page builder know-how for. If you're into music, give the House of Sound a read and you just might discover your new favorite group. Tamara Speaks by Tamara Frost. I'm no poetry connoisseur, but I find Tamara's work enjoyable and wouldn't be surprised if she got a book or record deal someday. Her self-made recordings elevate the material above simply being words on a Hypnospace page and transform them into works that will absolutely get stuck in your head. RenderMan 33's 3D page. RenderMan 33's 3D page contains surreal 3D art created in Antelope. Antelope is an easy-to-use 3D modeling software package used most often to generate landscapes. RenderMan shares his work in the form of Hypno-S backgrounds and stickers. Red Strike, Push.
Sometimes it seems like this world get the best of you. Just keep your head up. Keep pushing. Yeah. Hey. I know this thing called life can be ruthless. At times wondering how you're gonna get through it. All the worry and stress can be a nuisance, but it's always a better way, I can prove it. Big dreams of doing these big things, becoming mainstream and grazing the big screen. I wanted to do it all, but had little to give. How could I chase dreams, could barely afford to live? No crib, no whip, sleeping on a park bench. Still walk to my shows on set at every event. Music was all I had, only thing that made sense. Rather flow to hot beats than struggle to pay rent. Life goes on, my advice is stay strong. Live to see the next day, then you can make it through the storm. You were made to shine like a pearl. Could be sitting on top
Please
of the
return
world.
to
All
your
you gotta
post.
do is see. Almost there, don't give it up now. Just head up, feet planted on the ground. Just know it's hard, but don't let it get you down. Just even through your failures and mistakes. Just when it seems that you can't catch a break. Just stay strong, still trouble in the face. And I used to think to be successful successful was to be rich and famous. Thoughts of these things used to ease the anguish. The people in my life slowly became strangers. The ones that's here now ain't the ones I came with. True colors are revealed when you face bad weather. It's the ones that's close to you, don't wanna see you do better. Stay on your grind, if they wanna go, just let them. They'll be running right back when you're straight, you can bet on it. Your trials are a blessing in disguise. You'll encounter hard times on your way to sunny skies. Look ahead to the future even if you can't see it. Don't be discouraged, if you can think it, then you can be it. Push towards your goals and work towards your dreams. No matter how hard it gets, just keep faith and believe. Got youngers that look up to me, your lady that's down the ride. On the real, that's a feeling no money could ever buy. Just almost there, don't give it up now. Just head up, feet planted on the ground. Just know it's hard, but don't let it get you down. Just even through your failures and mistakes, just when it seems that you can't catch a break, just stay strong, still trouble in the face, and just
Red Strike Unofficial. Kevin J. Kevin R. Jackson. 19 years old. Columbia, SC. Headband ID, H00-20916A. Check out my flip-flop demos on my homepage. Hip Hop. Flip-flop. Red Strike. Kevin R. Jackson status. The unofficial page of the uncontested Hip Hop and Flip Flop Master. News for November 2, 1999. Red Strike's new LP PUSH is set to release in November through his label Il2 Def Ent. Already got a disc copy reserved through the Street Team phone line. Here's a pic of Strike from SNDS Underground. I have added the lead single Push as my page music for your enjoyment. Here's the cover art for the new LP. It has the parental guidance label, but Strike never goes in too hard with the profanities. Can't wait to get my hands on this. Click here to go to Connie's Connections. She featured this page, and my main Kevin J page, in the art and culture section, and accepted my request to add Red Strike's other single to her page. We're taking over. All images and music property of Red Strike and Il2 Def Ent.
I'ma dance.
Kevin J Flip Flop. Up and coming flip flop rapper from the 843. Kevin J. Talent. I am a talented rapper and songwriter looking to be signed to a major record label. Please listen to my demos below and slap me up at Kevin_J on Chit Chat. Buffet heist demo recording, a cappella. Sittin' at a table. Drinkin' pina coladas. Eatin' all the caviar. We ain't payin' nada. Yo, we rolled up on the resort. And we slipped right in. The buffet's always open. And we always win. 'Cause we got in a buffet. No, we ain't ever gone pay. 'Cause we made some waiter friends. This buffet heist ain't never gone end. Downloading KevJ_Buffet Heist Rec. We are dance demo recording, a cappella. Downloading KevJ_We are dance rec. I'm a dance. Dance. Dance to the beat. Gonna stand on my head. Gonna dance with my feet. Let's dance. Dance. Wonderland. It's the best of times. With the best of friends. I'm Kevin J and I'm here to say. I'm dancing till the very next day. Got dogs and buds and friends surrounding. Gonna rock this house. Gonna pound this floor in. I'm Greggy G and I'm 4'3". People say I'm short but that don't stop me. Gonna hop on this table. Gonna mess around. Gonna drink this punch. Gonna make this sound. Haha. I'm Rosalita and it's nice to meet ya. Let me tell ya about my very best feat cha. Master flip flopper. Drop the mic on yat. Gonna bring the jam. Yo, let me warn yat. I'm 03 and you can't stop me. Dancing with my friends. Gettin' super hoppy py. We been going for a minute. Not gonna slow down. Come on, we gonna ride the flow. Now. We. Wah. We. Wah. We. Ah. Dance. Dance. Dance to the beat. Gonna stand on our heads. Gonna dance with our feet. Let's dance. Dance. Wonderland. It's the best of times. With the best of friends. Copyright Kevin J. Music file added to Toonbox library.
Eating all the caviar, we ain't paying nada. Yo, we rolled up on the resort.
Kevin J. Buffet heist.
The buffet's always
Vocal
open,
demo.
We always win, cause we got in a buffet. No, we ain't ever gonna pay, cause we made some waiter friends. This buffet heist ain't never gonna end. Yeah, we got in a buffet. No, we ain't ever gonna pay, cause we made some waiter friends. This buffet heist ain't never gonna end. Buffet heist. Yeah. Sitting at a table drinking pina coladas. I'ma dance to the beat. Gonna stand on my head, gonna dance with my feet. Let's dance, Wonderland. It's the best of time with the best of friends. I'm Kevin J, and I'm here to say I'm dancing till the very next day. Got dogs and buds and friends surrounded. Gonna rock this house, gonna pound this floor in. I'm Greggy G, and I'm 4'3". People say I'm short, but that don't stop me. Gonna hop on this table, gonna mess around. Gonna drink this punch. This punch gonna make this sound. Ha-ha! I'm Rosalita, and it's nice to meet ya. Let me tell you about my very best speech. Master flip flopper, drop the mic on ya. Gonna bring the jam, yo, let me warn ya. I'm 03 and you can't stop me. Dancing with my friends, getting super happy. We've been going for a minute, not gonna slow down. Come on, we gonna ride the flow now. We dance to the beat. Gonna stand on our heads, gonna dance with our feet. Let's dance, Wonderland. It's the best of time with the best of friends. I'ma dance to the beat.
Kevin J. We are dance. Vocal demo. Hollow Angel, Sparkle Hazer. Renderman's 3D page. Renderman 33's 3D page. Renderman 33. Bryce Freeding. 24 years old. Carpinteria, CA. Headband ID, H00-01991A. Check out the desktop stickers I made. Bryce Freedy's status. Funny and amusing connections. Funny connections. Connie funny. Connie's connections, funny. Last bus to Chuckletown by Eris Toddler. Last Bus was the funniest page on both Hypnospace and NetSettler. It was themed around media-rich stops on the way to the fabled comedy Nirvana of Chuckletown. Each stop contained a satirical takedown of trends, current events, or pop culture. It was fresh and funny without having to resort to the lows of a page like The Dumpster. After the zone deletions and NetSettler fiasco, Eris Toddler lost faith in Merchant Soft and permanently decommissioned Last Bus to Chuckletown. I doubt this is the last we've heard of him. The Dumpster. The Dumpster is a snarky humor page all about taking out Hypnospace's trash. It's a devilishly mean website, and while I'll admit to finding some of the writing humorous, I'm not particularly interested in this kind of humor. The content is often haughty and disparaging in tone, and its writer could use a lesson in humility. Pizza Dance. Pizza Dance is started as an unassuming humorous animation plus.hsm page on NetSettler before becoming a cross-cultural global sensation. I'm not sure if Dr. Pizza was always in the picture, but this Hypnospace version of your 10-year-old nephew's favorite song definitely carries the spirit of the original. Looking for more humor to round out the funny connections page? If you are working on a humor page, reach out to me. Jaza Software Reviews. Come to Jaza Software Review for high-quality reviews on all the Hypnos software out there. Hypnospace Explorer. Jaza Software Reviews. Jas Wilson Lopez 2. Jas Wilson Lopez. 33 years old. San Francisco, CA. Headband ID, H00-02502A. JAS is taking a little rest hiatus because Hypnospace was making me too darn tired during the day. Will update before Christmas, I hope. Ciao my loves. Software. Pets. Soundscapes. Shells. Latino. HS_Earth Circle. JAS Wilson Lopez's status. REVIEWS. Quality reviews of Hypnos software. About JAS. JAS here. By day I'm a software engineer at a boring company nobody cares about. By night, I'm JAS. It is my mission to review software, both free and paid, amateur and pro, for the benefit of my lovely readers. If I'm missing anything, please chit-chat me and I'll review it as soon as possible. Note, I don't cover profane or pornographic material. 74. About JAS. Are you a Democratic Socialist in or around Akron, Ohio? If so, chit-chat me because I'm moving there soon and I'd love to get a little group together. Our group here in the Bay Area is lovely and I'm going to miss them dearly. SCG Soundscapes. Good atmospheric software with high-quality sounds. I sometimes feel like I'm falling asleep all over again because it's so soothing. Would be better if they didn't nickel and dime their users for each and every soundscape pack. 4/5 shells. April, Virtual Pet. April is the first of many virtual pets planned for release by Merchant Soft itself. Merchant Soft's pets are a pet project, haha, of Dylan Merchant, the younger of the Merchant brothers. One begins to wonder if they're spending more time on this than on fixing the many bugs that plague Hypnospace. I digress. April is a cute flying hamster pet with angel wings. You're charged with making sure that April stays happy and healthy by petting, feeding, and cleaning up after her. Not my cup of tea, but younger audiences will love it. 3/5 shells. Professor Helper. This program is pure junk. It doesn't even help. It's designed to fool naive citizens into downloading it, and then shows them ad after ad after ad. Said ads are all tied to some sort of weird payment system. Avoid this program. 0/5 shells. About JAS. About JAS. More about me. JAS here, short for Jasmine. I'm a Mexican-American software engineer from San Francisco who has recently just taken a position in Ohio, so I'll be moving there soon. I look forward to my new life there. I don't have a way to put my photo on a computer yet, but if you're curious, here's some 5-shell art of me that my talented niece Giselle made using my PC. On her first try. LGBT. Mexican. Reggie Paul's home. Reggie is online. Reggie Paul show. Reggie Paul's home. Your bud Reggie 55. Reggie Paulson Tucker. 56 years old. Costa Mesa, CA. Headband ID, H00-22206A. Having a great week. I hope you all are having one too. Reggie Paulson Tucker's status. Template. HS_True Patriots. Reggie Paulson's home on Hypnospace. Proud of our boys in the army. My utmost respect to you and your sacrifice. Welcome to Reggie's page. Hey y'all. It's Reggie here, I'm finally on this thing. Not an Amish guy anymore I guess, so now my kids can't make fun of me. If you don't know me, I am happily married to Shelly and we have 3 beautiful children. Until later. About me. Columbus's page. Woodworking tips. Anniversary trip photos. Write me a message. How do I move my page to Good Time Valley? No offense to you all, but I am not a communist, so I would like to go there. This is sad. Reggie Paulson about me. Reggie Paul S about me. About Reggie Paulson. Wow, where do you begin to talk about yourself? Well, I have 3 kids, they are about grown now. I like to do woodworking, just little things like chairs and steps, trying to redo my porch because the wood is rotting away, but that's a huge job, gotta save up money. Let's see here, I also like movies. All kinds of movies, just not too violent or not too much sex stuff. I always was in the army. You can take the man out of the army, but you can't take the army out of the man. Anyway. Have a good day. Testing 1 2 3. Reggie Paulson Columbus. Columbus's page, my daughter's dog. Columbus is my daughter and son-in-law's dog. He's an old fellow like me, but he's still going. Reggie Paulson Woodworking. Reggie Paul S. Woodworking tips. I can't delete this one. I am pretty new to carpentry and working with wood, but I have learned a few handy things that can help. Reggie Paulson Anniversary. Anniversary trip photos. This page builder is so hard to use, I'm afraid I have made a big mess of my page here. but anyway, here are my wife and mess anniversary pics. Template. Hypnospace page. Welcome to my page. Page title here. This is where your body text goes. Feel free to write whatever you'd like here. First link. Second link. Third link. Fourth link. Samantha C's page. Hi, I'm a new programmer working at MerchantSoft. Nice to meet you all. Samantha C's page. MS_Samantha. Programmer. Samantha. Clauson. Samantha Clauson. 24 years old. Headband ID, H00-00231D. MerchantSoft is hiring. If you're in the Bay Area, apply, maybe we'll work together. Samantha Clauson status. Samantha Clauson. Sam's home on Hypnospace. MerchantSoft. HypnoCure. One of my projects. Dylan's page. My cool boss. Barnaby's. Chair. My favorite band, they're the reason I got this job, long story. Welcome to my page. Hi there, I'm Samantha. I'm making this page from my desk at MerchantSoft. I'm the newest programmer here and already know I'm going to love it. These guys are so relaxed. I'm making this page because 1. Making pages is fun. 2. I need to familiarize myself with the page maker for my job, and 3. MerchantSoft employees are encouraged to make a public-facing page to list in the About section of the main MerchantSoft page. Can't say I would have ever expected to be having so much fun at work, but here we are. SCG audio software. A fascinating prismatic spectrum of sound, the SCG soundscape generator will change your sleep time experience. Stalactite, cave drip. SCG. SCG audio software. SCG. Sonic Chaos Group. 99 years old. Philadelphia, PA. Headband ID, H00-00000X. Enjoy our free spooky soundscape, available now. Sonic Chaos Group status. Soundscapes. Synthesizer. Synth. World. Experience. Free. Spooky. Partner brand. HS_freebies. HS_hypnocoin merchant. HS_music. The SCG soundscape generator will change the way you experience sleep time. Immerse yourself in the sounds of exotic rainforests, faraway beaches, calming eastern temples, and even fantastic alien landscapes. The SCG soundscape generator produces sounds by utilizing advanced algorithms, fine-tuned to the intricacies of the human ear. The SCG soundscape generator is completely free and comes with the SCG_Temples soundscape bank, developed exclusively for HypnoS. Downloading soundscape setup. Please note, SCG soundscapes generate sound dynamically based on your HypnoS input. After turning soundscapes on, you may not hear much initially. This is normal. Minimize soundscapes as you continue to use HypnoS. Downloading SCG_spooky. Close and reopen SCG soundscape generator after installing soundscape banks to use them. Premium soundscape banks. 22. 22. All content copyright SCG 1999. Installing SCG Soundscapes. SCG Soundscapes for HypnoS has finished installing. SCG_spooky. Installing SCG_spooky.ssc. Open the soundscape generator to try out your new soundscape. Howard's Life Tricks. Please stop sending me hypno coins. To everyone else, welcome. Please enjoy my many helpful life tricks. Howard's Life Tricks. Send _me money 1. Howard Hewson. 46 years old. Crystal Peaks, ND. Headband ID, H00-13004A. Come on now folks, stop it with the hypno coins. Howard Hewson status. Tips. Cooking. Eggs. Scrambled. Microwave. Camping. Family. No money. Don't send money. Hypno coin. HS_food fanatics. HS_goofs and laughs. Stop sending me hypno coins. Very hard to read. Very hard to read. Very hard to read. Hi Hypnospace citizens. In case it wasn't obvious, my name is a joke. Please stop sending me hypno coins one at a time because my message inbox keeps filling up and it is very hard to read. If you are doing this to be nice, thank you, but please stop. If this is some kind of practical joke, it is not funny. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Welcome to Howard's Life Tricks. Please enjoy these life tricks I picked up in my short 47 years on this planet. Cooking tricks. Cooking trick number 1, ever short on time but want scrambled eggs? Worry not. Throw 1 or 2 eggs in a microwavable bowl, add a tablespoon or so of milk, and mix with a fork. Put your microwave on medium power and heat for 1 to 2 minutes. Keep an eye on them so they don't explode. Cooking trick number 2, buy frozen dinners. Camping tricks. Camping trick number 1, when you first arrive at the park, look at all the other empty campsites to see if they have any leftover wood. Sometimes you won't even need to buy any. Camping trick number 2, meet your camp neighbors as soon as possible. Not only is this just a nice thing to do, but it helps to know the people who are soon going to catch you peeing in the woods. Family tricks. Family trick number 1, talk to your family. I know it sounds simple, but it was hard for me to learn. I always wanted them to call me first while they were waiting for me to make the first move. This is a ridiculous game. Just call. Office tricks. Office trick number 1, do you work in an office where they make you work unreasonably long hours, or ask you to risk your health or safety for a job-related task? Consider forming a union. There's a neat group in Hypnospace called the Workers' Alternative to learn more about this kind of thing. The Workers' Alternative. The Workers' Alternative. Workers' Alternative. Socialism. If you produce, Don't be misuse, D. I'm coming up with a better slogan soon. Message me with any ideas, thanks. Journal for Progressives on Hypnospace. The Workers' Alternative accepts guest articles. Chit-chat or message us to inquire. Tina Briggs, redressing her grandfather's imperialist crusade. We've all seen Gumshoe Gooper. Many of our parents were raised on it. Gumshoe Gooper was vile, imperialist propaganda thinly masked behind a hapless fish and his bumbling partner, Frank. Created by W.E. Briggs and used for nearly 3 decades in educational public service programs for children, Gumshoe Gooper was, at one time, our greatest enemy. He'll be a threat no longer. Tina Briggs, after inheriting control of the Briggs estate, has stopped production of all Gumshoe Gooper merchandise and ordered legal takedowns of all Gooper content across virtually every media, internet, and sleep time outlet. While we're not sure if Tina is a card-carrying comrade, we believe that this action speaks for her. Welcome aboard, Tina. Editor. Your boss is not your friend. A brief reminder, as an individual, your boss may be a swell person. You may even associate with them during your free time. Do not be fooled. They are, unfortunately, part of a system that can only function when you are unjustly exploited for their gain. Editor. Tamara Speaks. This is the home page of Tamara Frost. Find my poetry and spoken word sound art here.
Zones.
Tamara Frost, Zones.
Places for people to feel the same.
Poetry.
Places for people
Poem.
to feel different.
Spoken word.
All their own. On their
Dancing.
own. Together.
Artist. HS
I have a
underscore
place
poetry.
in the middle.
HS underscore
Between the
Yeoman's
angry
Tree
spaces
Team.
that say I do not
HS
belong.
underscore Christians.
I am seen.
HS underscore
I am
creativity.
special.
Tamara
I am
Speaks.
not alone.
Tamara
I
Speaks.
belong every place,
Tamara
everywhere,
Frost too.
just like you. We are all zones.
Tamara Frost.
Together.
23 years old. Biloxi, MS. Headband ID, H00-19337A. Who knows the best chit-chats groups to be in? I'm doing well, just miss my family, I'm in college, and I'm really tired because of all this school work. Still writing poems though. Bye bye. Tamara Frost status. Tamara's Spoken Word Emporium. Welcome to the homepage. Of sound artist, interpretive dancer, and poet Tamara Frost. Have a seat. Table of contents. 1 from the mouth, spoken word recordings. 2 from the pen, written poetry. 3 from the soul, all about Tamara. Alert to all flip-flop record executives, check out my friend Kev JS music demos. I'm not allowed to link to his page because of some freelance rule, but his zone is Starport Castle Dream Station. 22.
They tell me it's a blue moon.
Tamara Spoken Word.
Red through my window.
Tamara Speaks.
My sheets, slashes of red across my
Spoken
pillow.
Word
They
recordings.
tell me to fear,
1 downloads.
but I don't have to.
Download
I see
redmoon.aud.
lollipop candy, clear
Download
and
zones.aud.
sweet, like cherries. I see a ball
Tamara
hanging
Frost,
in
Red
beautiful
Moon.
slow motion.
Go
Just
to the
long
poetry
enough for
page to
everyone
read
to
the
see.
above poems.
I
All
see the
recordings
balloon I
by
lost
Tamara Frost,
so long ago.
recorded in my apartment
Taking
when the neighbors
flight
aren't home.
always deserted.
P. New
I
music
see a
coming
red
soon.
moon,
2
and it
Gray's
can
Peak
be
Cool Punk reading.
anything I want it to be.
More to come.
And it can be anything
Downloading
I
Tamara
want it
Red
to
Moon.
be. And it can be
Downloading Tamara Zones.
and it can
Music file added to
They
Toonbox
tell me it's a
library.
blue moon. Red through my window, my sheets, slashes of red across my pillow. They tell me to fear, but I don't have to. I see lollipop candy, clear and sweet, like cherries. I see a ball hanging in beautiful slow motion, just long enough for everyone to see. I see the balloon I lost so long ago. taking the flight it always deserved. I see a red moon, and it can be anything I want it to be. And it can be anything I want it to be. And it can be anything I want it to be. And it can be anything I want it to be. And it can be anything I want it to be. They tell me it's a bloom. Zones. Places for people to feel the same. Places for people to feel different. All their own. On their own. Together. I have a place in the middle. Between the angry spaces that say I do not belong. I am seen. I am special. I am not alone. I belong every place, everywhere, just like you. We are all zones, together. Zones. They tell me it's a
From the pen. The poetry of Tamara Frost. Zones. 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 Places for people to feel the same. Places for people to feel different. All their own. On their own. Together. I have a place, in the middle. Between the angry spaces that say I do not belong. I am seen. I am special. I am not alone. I belong every place, everywhere. Just like you. We are all zones. Together. Red moon. They tell me it is a blood moon. Red through my window, my sheets. Slashes of red across my pillow. They tell me to fear. But I don't have to. I see lollipop candy. Clear and sweet. Like cherries. I see a ball. Hanging in beautiful slow motion. Just long enough for everyone to see. I see the balloon I lost, so long ago. Taking the flight it always deserved. I see a red moon. And it can be anything I want it to be. Screaming into static. I'm the mirror. That no one can see. In my reflection. Fragments of you exist. But pallid perceptions twist. Chastised and hidden. I linger. A dust sheet. Drapes over the glass. Which I can grind into sand. You undermine my strength. My words. My contribution. To the world. Which demands I fight my corner. Where are the allies? Why does my anger stifle my battle cries? In the same way the Biloxi heat beats down through the glass ceiling? When the sun sets there's no end to the reeling of my mind. As events of the day. The humiliation. The degradation. Play on repeat.
Zones. Zones. Places for people.
Hypnospace Explorer. Tamara speaks, about me. From the soul. All about Tamara. Present-day telephone sales rep. Future renowned poet. Where, Biloxi MS. What, telemarketer, poet, dancer, dreamer. Age, 23. Hello everyone. If you've come this far I guess you want to learn more about me. Where to begin? This last May I graduated from college with a degree in English Lit. I haven't had much luck finding a job yet because, to be honest, I'm not very interested in academia. No one seems to be hiring famous poets at this time, so I'm surviving by cold calling businesses to set appointments for an overpriced fax machine salesperson to come pitch them. I know every rebuttal by heart. Sigh. If you know how to get your poems accepted by mags/journals, please chit-chat me. Please, 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 please. Good Time Valley. Remember the good old days? The great music, home-cooked food, and respectful youth? Relive it all here. Ever wonder what happened to home-cooked meals, good music, and putting in a hard day's work? In Good Time Valley, we remember the way things used to be. Children of Horus Home. Children of Horus Home. Horus. Enter. Comain. Children of Horus Home. Childrenophorus _HS. Undefined. 99 years old. Undefined. Headband ID, undefined. Honor Rule 2 please. News, CoH 1999 Winners Banquet and Ritual Cleansing will be held at King Foods Amphitheater, Basement Chamber 2. January 9, 2000, doors at 6 p.m. plus one guest. Standings updated November 4, 1999. 1999 CoH standings, ending December 31st. Name __________________________________________________________________________________________________________________________ found. 1A Larson. 7, 0. 2F Kazuma. 5, 2. 3C Jacob. 2, 0. 4A Merchant. 1, 0. 5A DISP Enza. 1, 1. 1999 disqualified members. Name __________________________________________________________________________________________________________________________